so today I thought I'd talk a little bit about eczema, symptoms of eczema, and my favorite products for eczema. And eczema, I suffer from it a little bit, but typically not all spring, not all summer, but winter, I will notice eczema, but not all the time. So a lot of people have more severe cases of it, but I've got some great products that work great for eczema, as well as just dry skin in general. So eczema has a lot of symptoms, itchiness, especially at nighttime, especially like if you're trying to sleep. That is one of the hugest factors. And that itchiness can really be, you got to stop it right when it starts, because if you start to itch it, and I've noticed this, it will get worse, much worse. So stop it right there. I've got some great ideas, recommendations for that. Thickened skin, cracked skin, scaliness. I notice I get patches of it, like on my arms, my legs a little bit. Typically not on my face, but some people have it much worse. Sensitive skin, raw skin, swollenness, especially if you itch. So you got to stop that. Bumps, red bumps, they kind of can heal, get a little bit of a crust, almost look like a wound. Red patches, brown patches on hands, neck, wrists, eyelids, chest, feet, knees, and elbows. And sometimes I'll get them in my elbows, but gotta stop it right when it starts. And silvery scales that look kind of like they have a silverish tone to them. So there's some great ingredients to focus on for eczema. Colloidal oatmeal is a great one. It soothes skin and it also protects skin. And protecting skin is a huge one. And protecting skin from water loss is another big one, which petroleum is another good one to help. It hydrates skin, it protects it, and it prevents that transepidermal water loss, which makes it much worse. Honey is another good one. It has hydrating benefits. It also has some antibacterial benefits. And aloe is another good one. It soothes and hydrates skin. So those are a few great things to look for. But I've got some great products. The SkinFix brand is pricey, but they have some great products. Their hand cream is amazing. In the winter, no matter what I do, no matter what, I know my hands, they're going to get red, they're going to get patchy, they're going to itch, no matter what. It doesn't matter. It gets negative 50 Fahrenheit in Minnesota in the winter sometimes. So my hands suffer a lot. No matter what kind of gloves you put on, it doesn't matter. So the SkinFix hand cream is great. This barrier cream is great. Their cleanser is wonderful. Their oil-based body cleanser is great. Their body cream, body lotions, they're all wonderful. SkinFix is mostly fragrance-free, but not totally. So check it out before you pick it up, because they are not totally fragrance-free. I wish they were, but a couple of their products do have fragrance in them. So keep an eye out for that. CeraVe is another great brand. Their eczema creamy oil is wonderful. They have a whole line. They've got an itch lotion in this line. They've also got a cleanser, which is very, very gentle. And then this product, and then they have a jar, thicker cream. Their daily moisturizing lotion is also wonderful. This one, the big ingredient in here, we've got safflower oil, grapeseed oil, which are all hydrating and kind of protecting ingredients. So worth checking out, and their daily is also wonderful. So CeraVe is a brand worth checking out. The Roche Posay Lipikar Eczema Cream, this one is wonderful. 1% colloidal oatmeal. It's also got vitamin E in there, and centella, which is great. And I think niacinamide is also in here. So this one is a good one. I know a lot of people use this one. This one I reserve for winter. I don't use it a lot, but I typically will use it on patches when it gets really dry out. Next up, Aquaphor. This one is a really good one. It's very thick. It's got a lot of petroleum in there. Mineral oil, panthenol, which is great, soothing, hydrating ingredient. This one's a nice one. It is very thick. Probably will not want to use it over your entire body unless you have really bad rashes everywhere, but it is very thick. Personally, this one, I prefer to use this over another lotion because it kind of seals it in and prevents it from moisture loss, water loss, and it just seals everything else in. So I don't typically use this one alone. I'll use it over something else, maybe like the Lipikar, and use it to kind of seal everything in, but it's a very good product. The Aveeno Itch Relief Balm, this one has got a lot of use for me over the last year since it came out. Let's see, we've got oat kernel is in here, aloe. It also has an ingredient called pramoxine, which is a itch relief ingredient. It sends signals into your skin to stop itching. And it's got a really nice texture. You can layer other products over this. But this one I used on my neck a lot, which gets very dry in the winter. and it is wonderful. So this one is really nice. It's a little bit thick, but it's not greasy feeling. Great product. So if you get that itchiness, this one's a great one. I used to go through a lot of like cortisone, hydrocortisone creams, and I found, and if you've done research on it, the more you use it, it's not a good thing. It's fine to use it occasionally, but if you continually use it, it ends up making your skin thinner and more easily irritatable. Irritable. So if you can use it less, something like this was able to kind of quench my addiction to it, I would say. Because if you looked at my empties from a few years ago, I went through quite a few of those tubes, and in the long run, it just made it worse. It was like a rebound effect. So this one helped stop that. Okay, next up, we've got the Avene Cicalfate, which has Squalane, Lecithin, Ceramides in here. This works well for a lot of people with eczema or other skin conditions. It is kind of an ointment texture to it, creamy ointment. It is hydrating. It works well. This one I would recommend more for your face, neck, or maybe arms, but not your whole body because it gets expensive because the tube is kind of tiny, but it is a good product overall. Next up, we've got the CosRx Propolis Honey Overnight Mask. This one is if you have dryness or eczema on your face or neck or arms, this one is a wonderful product. It's got propolis in there, which has antibacterial skin wound healing benefits. Honey as well has similar benefits. It's a really wonderful product, and if you have it on your issues with your face, this one's a nice one, along with the Avene. Okay, next up, we've got a trio. I'm going to move this stuff over. Sorry. Okay. Da-da-da-da. All my gazillion products that I own. It's out of control. Okay. So, next up, I've got a trio from Vani Cream, because their products are so gentle. They're great for people with lots of different skin issues. Eczema, psoriasis, rosacea, dryness, just sensitivity. This line you can't go wrong with. So this is just a very gentle cleanser. It's great. It won't dry your skin out and does a nice job removing most products from your face without leaving it feeling dry, itchy, or stripped. Their daily facial moisturizer is wonderful. I also have their sunscreen, which is great. And then their ointment is a thicker texture, but this one's great. So if you have issues with dryness or eczema on your face, Vani Cream is a brand I would definitely look at, consider checking out. And their ointment is wonderful. I use this on dry patches. Their facial cream is also wonderful, so you can't go wrong with it. Their moisturizer, we've got Squalane, Lecithin, Ceramides. Their ointment has some nice protecting ingredients, wax, dimethicone. Dimethicone is an ingredient that is good for kind of sealing everything else in. So you can use other products underneath it, and it kind of will seal everything else in. We've got a few more. The Necessaire brand, they launched at Sephora. They've got a line of body care products. What I love about this brand is they have fragrance-free alternatives for all of their big sellers. And their body cream is wonderful. It's very thick. It has some nice ingredients in here. Jojoba oil, jojoba seed oil, niacinamide, vitamin E. It's very nice, no fragrance. So be sure to get the fragrance-free version. They have a body wash, which is great, and a body serum, which is also nicely hydrating. You can never go wrong with Vaseline, and during the Minnesota winter, I tend to go through pretty close to a tub like this. It's gigantic, but it's very protecting. Not really any exciting ingredients other than just petroleum, which is very skin protecting. But it's a great product. You can use it on its own or over other products to kind of help seal them in. And then last but not least, the Gold Bond Eczema Lotion, which contains 2% colloidal oatmeal, so probably for a bit more severe cases. It also contains petroleum, dimethicone, ceramide, aloe. Very nice. No fragrance in this. Panthenol, potassium hydroxide, which is not a beneficial ingredient, but whatever. I started reading it. Oat kernel, shea butter, bisabolol. Really good product. I know a lot of people use this one because it's just so hydrating and protecting, and it's pretty affordable and thick. So this one's another good one. So we've got some nice products, mostly geared towards body, but I've got a few products that are certainly you can use on your face. All of these guys can certainly use on your face as well. And CeraVe has some great products, Vani Cream, and then SkinFix. In my opinion, those are the key brands that most people with eczema will want to try out because they just have some of the best products. So, and geared towards that and fragrance-free mostly. So, anyway, these are my favorites. I think I reviewed a lot of these, but if there's anything specific in this lineup that I haven't reviewed that you want me to review, leave a comment. Definitely will do that. Anyway, so I'm interested in hearing from you guys what your products that you love for dry skin or for eczema are, or any other skin conditions. I'm up for it, so leave a comment. Love hearing from you guys, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Okay, thank you so much. Bye, guys.